Yes, sir. What up, y'all? Hey, it's your boy Mo Egger, man. We're going to be talking about Klay Thompson and how important it is to get this boy back and ready for the Golden State Warriors in their next championship run, dog. Hey, these boys are balling out of control. Okay, man, we got Klay Thompson shooting in full Warriors gear. Golden State Warriors fans, it's officially that time to get excited. Hey, man, we have a clip of Klay Thompson knocking down threes. Yes, sir, all over the court. And this definitely serves as living proof that the All-Star guard is nearing his anticipated return back into action. The Golden State Warriors star looked like he was ready to start getting it in with the Golden State Warriors, man. We got a video of the whole entire workout. Tap in with us, yeah. LeBron came across a now viral video of Thompson draining threes. Yeah, shots. Yes, sir, that's what he does best, man. And look at the excitement from even LBJ. That boy chimed in on Twitter and said, I can watch him shoot all day long. Too pure. LeBron James is playing games, I get it. But Klay Thompson is looking good. Even after LeBron himself had to take notice. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Once the NBA All-Star, returns back into action, the Golden State Warriors will be proven to be the biggest threat to LeBron James and the Western Conference Lakers. But nevertheless, LeBron James still appears to be excited about Klay Thompson's return, and it shows how much this man really cares about, other people in basketball, or is he playing the game? Y'all leave y'all comments below. Either way, man, it's good to see this boy back in action. This may be a brief, but, it's 13 seconds of that boy knocking down shots, just a couple of them. But the fact of the matter is, he's looking good. Ooh, boy, and the Chase Center cannot wait for that boy to step onto the court. Ooh, they're going to erupt, and it's going to be crazy. And to be clear, the Dubs have yet to officially target a date for this boy's return, but, hey, it's clear that it's on the brink. And the five-time NBA All-Star is not going to be taking the floor with the Warriors anytime soon. But hey, at some point, the season debut will happen around, late December or maybe even January, if it's feasible at this point. But as a matter of fact, some people are looking at Christmas Day for a turn for this boy. But hey, they have not completely ruled anything out until this point. But hey, the Warriors insider, Anthony Slater, offered an in-depth update on this boy, Klay Thompson's looming return. Here's a quote. I expect him to get back into full practice at some point in the next few weeks or months or so. I think the floating target is still around mid-December range, November 25th will be the full 12-month mark for the Achilles surgery. Slater also noted that Thompson has looked very solid in individual workouts, from his movement and his shots. The Warriors guard is, he's close to full strength at this point. So the next step for that boy Thompson is to be fully equipped for practice. And as for now, the Golden State Warriors are just doing fine without him, They are 61. And with numerous other players stepping up around Stephen Curry, Jordan Poole, Damian Lee, just to name a few, these guys are really getting it in right now. And hey, man, he's going to come back. It's going to be scary for the league, man. So it's very important for these guys to get back and to get him back in shape, of course. And there's no use of explaining how important this boy is for the Golden State Warriors. He's erupted as arguably one of the greatest three-point shooters of all time. And especially one of the top 3 and D players, well, 2 and D players in the NBA. Yet coming off of 2 season-ending injuries, entering his 30, it's understandable that he may not be, what he used to be as a splash brother. But if he comes back at 75 to 80%, yes, sir, he's going to still continue to be great. And we all know that Kevin Durant has been an absolute inspiration for Klay Thompson, considering these both went through the same injury, almost 2 years, 1.5 years, and Kevin Durant came out his usual dominant self. He missed out on the same amount of time, somewhat, not as much, but he missed all of the 2019-2020 NBA season recovering from that injury. And he appeared in 35 games for the Nets last year, and he did his thing, averaging 27 points per game, 7 rebounds, and he shot a tidy 45% from the pretty point line. And we all know that Klay Thompson is a great shooter, right along with, being just as good as a shooter as anybody in the NBA except Stephen Curry. And he's done his thing over the years. And the last time he played, he knocked down 276 threes, shooting 44% from the clip. Yes, sir. We all know he's a sniper. And just like Stephen Curry, he's changed the game. And he's made it real. Hey, he made it a great thing to be a guy who can move without the basketball and score, So he's inspired guys like Duncan Robinson. And I believe guys like Rich Hamilton inspire him as well, without having to put the ball on the floor and still be able to make plays and be efficient at scoring and still put up 20 points a night. Right along the side of some great players, Draymond Green and Stephen Curry. I'm sure that makes life easier for you. So, hey, Klay is a unique player. He's very unique in generating offense, and he's still going to be a product of the Golden State Warriors system. As an off-ball motion type guy, yeah, man, he understands it well. We know that, there's going to be times when the plays break down. We're not looking for him to be an ISO guy, but he's great when he has smaller defenders on him. He's 6'6", 6'7". He can get busy in the post, and he does well in the post. But his face-up game isn't all of that, but he's still a great defender, and he got guys like Reggie Miller beat by miles. Klay Thompson, he did his thing back in 2016 when he exploded for 6 50 points without dribbling the ball more than 11 times. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. He's the first player in the shot clock era to score 60 points less than 30 minutes played. Wow. Outside of that, the only person to ever accomplish that is the boy Kobe the Bean Bryant when he dropped 62 points on the Dallas Mavericks back in 2005. Okay. And on top of that, man, hey, he's also known for Game 6 Clay when he went crazy. And that Game 6 against the Oklahoma City Thunder back in 2016 when he dropped 41 points and knocked down 11 three-pointers. And he's a great defender. We all know that. And Kendrick Perkins, he gives him a lot of credit as well. He talks about him not getting enough credit on defense. Yeah, and he can defend some of the best players in the world, and he's always guarding the team's best player. So we already know what it is, man. Klay Thompson, being 6'7", definitely helps him on defense. And he has lower leg strength to be able to move around, and he can take up a lot of space as well. So it's good to see him back. And remember this, man. At one point in time, he recorded 332 blocks in the regular season. And for his career, he's averaging a little bit under 1. And that's good news for the Golden State Warriors because he knows how to play defense without foul. And Klay Thompson is a great 3-and-D player. He's a very complete player, and he doesn't have many glaring weaknesses. But nonetheless, he understands how to get to his strengths. That's more important. So whether or not he comes back as an all-star, all we can really hope for is he comes back at full strength. And the Golden State Warriors can actually put him back into this new squad, man. They got a whole new team, man. But nonetheless, man, they still got some important pieces. They still got their core group. So leave your comments below. It's the NBA show. Much love, man. We signing out, baby.